Hello and welcome to another day in the life vlog here in Bangkok, Thailand. In this video today, I'm going to show you one of my regular little work spots here in Bangkok. Then I'm going to go for a lovely buffet that I highly recommend. And then lastly, I'm going to finish the day off with a trip to Asoke, where I attend a meditation session every single Wednesday evening. Enjoy.
Hello and good morning from the beautiful and sunny Bangkok, Thailand. And today we have another day in the life vlog, and I'm going to kick off today, this beautiful Wednesday, with the same thing I do every morning, which is go and buy a gift for a stranger and expect nothing in return. So I'm going to go and buy a drink at 7-Eleven now. So every single day I have a non-negotiable. I've got a commitment that each day I gift one thing to a stranger without expectation of anything in return at all.
So as this was just any normal day, I went, did my good deed for the day, admired the beautiful Bangkok traffic and scenery, and then went to my local Starbucks to crack on with a little bit of work. One of the things that I am working on at the moment is I am writing a book. Now, this is a very interesting experiment for me because I am severely underqualified to write a book. I got a C in GCSE level English, so and I've never written a book in my life, but there's something very exciting, very challenging about doing something you're underqualified to do, because I think when you're doing something you're underqualified to do, you are gaining the qualifications to do it along the way. Because if you always do what you're qualified to do, how are you growing? How are you learning? Whereas if you're doing what you're specifically underqualified to do, you are naturally being put outside of your comfort zone. You're being forced to grow and adapt and learn new skills. So I'm really enjoying this. Another thing I'm really liking about it is it isn't a book in the conventional sense. There's a really good bit of advice from Tim Ferriss where it says if he was asked how he would start a podcast or start a business, what would he do? And he points to two things. One is the law of category in a book called The 22 Immutable Laws of Marketing, and another one is Blue Ocean Strategy, or Blue Ocean Thinking is. And the point of it is that it's better to create a new category in something than to try to be incrementally better in an existing category. So what I'm trying to do with this book is I am trying to fuse personal development, right? Personal growth. Because if you go on YouTube right now, it's a case of if you're looking to improve yourself some way, there's some geezer talking, or lady or whomever, talking to a camera like this, and they're going to tell you what you should do. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create an entirely new book that has the teachings of self-improvement and growth within inside the book, but it's embedded in a story, it's embedded in a narrative. But not just that, it's embedded in a narrative inside of a futuristic sci-fi world. So it's not just a case of someone telling you this is what you should do, this is how you should self-improve. You are reading a story about characters going along the journey of their own self-improvement embedded within a sci-fi world. But alongside the book being a little bit different in that sense, I'm also trying to completely change the entire discovery and distribution model of a book in and of itself. You know, at the current moment, if you want to do a book, you write the book, you try and get published, and then you try and get some form of a distribution channel or something like that, right? And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the book, break it down into different sections. Each of those sections are SEO discoverable in the sense that we can take this chapter, we can take the section. That section is dealing with a specific topic that people are actively searching for. And how can we reformat the contents of that book into video? So it's got video, it's got animations, it's got music embedded in this sort of how-to framework. So yeah, that's a little bit about what I'm working on at the moment. Really enjoying it because I don't know what I am doing, and there is a certain bliss to ignorance. There is a superpower to an extent of being blindly stupid. So I am with a few friends trying to create this entirely new genre of book, as well as completely redefine and recreate a new discovery and distribution model to the publishing business itself. And I am an idiot. So, yeah.
So something that I've been struggling with recently, personally, is a lack of focus and a lack of productivity that is a result of that lack of focus. And I've been consuming like a ton of Ali Abdul's content recently on productivity and focus. And one thing that I've recently introduced is after like 30 to 45 minutes of work, I'll step away from the laptop, have 10-15 minutes outside, breathe in some Bangkok pollution, but just step away from the screen for 10 to 15 minutes. And I've been doing that for like maybe a week, and I found that's really helped my productivity. Just gonna say hello to the girlfriend as well. Hey Queen, hello. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, so I found that very helpful. After 30 to 45 minutes, stepping away from the screen for 10 minutes, stepping outside, so feeling the sun on my skin, and it's really helped me. So it's really helped me, and maybe it might help you too if you too have struggled like I have of focusing on a task and being productive. So on this Wednesday lunchtime, we are going to get a little buffet. So this is my section because I'm primarily having tofu. I do have some salmon in here. This is like the seafood bit with loads of prawns, and then this is Nant's sort of like savage bit with all the beef in there. So for all of this all-you-can-eat buffet for 2 people, it only comes to 691 baht. I am just rudely interrupting this with a call to action to join my newsletter. So I've got a newsletter called Trippy Tuesdays, which I send out most Tuesdays, and it's around spirituality, travel, and entrepreneurship. So if that's the kind of thing you dig, please click the link in the description and or the pinned comment, and I will see you in your inbox soon. So today is a Wednesday, and every Wednesday evening I head to Asoke because I join a meditation group called the Shambhala Meditation Group here in Bangkok. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head here from Prakanong over to Asoke now, and I'm going to show you the meditation center where I go every Wednesday evening. So every Wednesday evening they do like a group meditation. So you do a short meditation, then we read a book. So we're reading a spiritual book at the moment, and then we'll discuss it afterwards. So I'll show you that now. Meditation for me has really been one of the most useful and effective tools to really just reduce my overall suffering as a human being, be it my anger, my worthiness, or really any detrimental emotions, feelings, or thoughts that might arise. The ability to separate myself from them, witness them, and just let them pass and not necessarily identify or cling to them has been a wildly useful tool in just helping me, I suppose, be a happier person, but also achieve more physically, professionally, relationshiply, and in so many different ways. So I'd love to know if anything who watches my videos or subscribes to my channel, do you meditate? And if so, how often, and what do you get out of it? I mean, what have you got out of it? How has it changed your life? I'd say meditation is for me one of my core habits, something I do regularly every single day, once or twice a day. And yeah, I'd just love to know if anybody watching this also is a meditation practitioner too.